Hi everybody, this is Mo with Mo Craftin', and today we're going to make a Toolbox treat box. There's that, and so I'm going to give you a few tools that we'll use. First thing we're going to use is a scoring board or scoring tool, scissors or a paper cutter, and some score pal tape, our stronger adhesive. Our measurements for our paper. You're going to use a piece of paper that measures 1/2 inch by 4.5 inches, and this is going to be used for the handle. We're only going to do the template for the box today, so we're not going to do any embellishments or decorations. And then for the toolbox, you will need a piece of paper. This measures 11.5 inches by 4.25 inches. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to score. So for this piece, on the long side, we're going to score at 3.5, 5.5, 9, and 11. And then we'll turn it the opposite way and score at 2 and 3.5. So there's that. And then for the handle, we're going to score that at 1/2 inch and 4 inches. Next thing we're going to need to do is cut. You can use a paper trimmer if you'd like, but I'm just going to do it with some scissors. So we're going to score on the thicker, or we're going to cut on the thicker side. It's going to be this guy. This is the 2 inch, so we're going to cut up to the 2 inch mark. Now if you use a scoring or a cutting tool, paper trimmer, it gives you cleaner lines, but I feel like we're just going to fold it and it's going to hide them. So now the last little piece, we're going to go ahead and cut that out. And we're going to do the same to the top. So we're going to leave that tab. And then cut that. And then I'm just going to cut that in a little bit. And then for the top here, we're going to cut as well. So there's 4 rectangles at the top, and the 2 longer ones we're going to cut out. And this is just going to give us the top of our toolbox. And there's one. And when you're looking at this and you can see your sections, you can see which 2. They're a lot bigger than the other ones. And then that's what we have there. And we need to make these tabs kind of a plateau top. And so you just cut them. Now if you want these, if you're worried about them all being the same size or same angle, you can cut one just like that, and then keep this piece, and then use it as a guide for the rest of them. And then it will give you, I'm going to do this so you can see it here. And so I have the little scrap there, and then I'm just going to use that as a guide for cutting. And I didn't think it made that big of a difference, so I didn't really do that, but if you are worried about the sizes being the same, then it's just an easy way to make sure they're the same size. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold on the score lines. Just want to give them a crease. You can use a fold, and actually you don't need to do this one, so don't fold on that score line. The other ones just fold. And then we're going to next apply adhesive. So this is the front of my box. This is the side that I would want showing. And on this side, I'm going to put, I got my score tape. I use this because I can tear it instead of having to cut it like the red line tape. And that back actually came off, that's okay. I'm just gonna put a piece along the score line of the tab. Let's see if I can cover that back up. And then to do the rest of the box, you're gonna flip it around. So now this is the side that will not be shown. So we have This piece I'm just going to put a line on the bottom. This is the bigger rectangle, so I'm going to skip that. And you can tape this however you want. This is just what worked for me. And this one, I'm going to do a U. This is going to be my bottom flap, so I like it to be sewed at all the edges. And that's just personal preference, so it's up to you. So now that we got our tape on, we can go ahead and peel that off. And I'm just making sure it's sealed to my paper. If you are using a stronger tape and you just make sure it's sealed to the paper, it will peel off fairly easily. And the first thing that I did was I folded in the top with no glue. So there's the part with no glue, and then just the first little tab, just adhere that right over there. And then the next little tab, same thing, just fold that right over there. And then the last tab, you can actually put the box together. Just make sure that lines up nicely. And then that should just fold right down to where it goes. And just go ahead and push it in. And there's your box. If you look, this is kind of the raw side. So this is will be the back. And when you decorate and embellish, you have a cleaner edge here at the front. Now our handle, so we scored it. It's going to fold on the score lines and put your tape, just a little piece of tape on the outer side of that score line, so closer to the edge. Another piece, and then we're just going to line that up within the middle of the box, and that will create a handle. And then so there's that. And I'm just going to put that there. And this is a weird color, just using this extra cardstock just to do the demo. So there you have it. There's your toolbox. It's ready to decorate, ready to fill with treats and give to the male friend. So this would be great for a birthday gift with some little candies, or a thank you, Father's Day. I hope you have fun making these, and thanks for watching.